Hey everybody, Chris here. In this video, we're going to be talking about this market correction that's going on in liquidations. That's right, with Dogecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and others. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Hit that little notification bell to be notified when my new videos come out, as well as when I do live streams. And we were live Monday evening after the big United States solar eclipse happened. And what was I showing? And I'll show this chart again, but was showing the liquidations could be coming, where the price of Dogecoin would be going in order to hit those liquidations. And that's pretty much how it played out. So we're going to get into that with the news and the charts. Take a closer look. I'll show you what I'm looking at. So we'll start here with the Dogecoin chart, and Dogecoin has just recovered back to 19 cents here, and it's dropped down to 18.6. Yes, 18.6 on this drop. I'll show you these white and orange lines in a little bit and what those mean, but this was the pullback that we had in the market since yesterday when we were live, and Dogecoin was holding on to 20 cents then. And I said it could drop below, and it certainly did. Here's Bitcoin. Bitcoin went from 72K all the way down just below 69K, so it did pick up. Any of that liquidation happening down to 69K, I'll show you on that liquidation chart in a minute, but that's kind of what it looks like overall. The Doge chart, overall, look, look at the 4-hour chart. We were talking about this cup and handle during the live stream. I said, right now we're in the middle of it. We're probably going to dip down and then recover on this 4-hour chart, cup and handle, and then Doge will take off after that. But it had to complete that handle. Looks like that handle is coming down a little further than I thought. But right now, that's kind of the overall view of it. So why Dogecoin price fell despite crypto market recovery? Well, no, there was a market recovery that was happening. However, Bitcoin ended up retracing probably right after this article came out, where Doge kind of dropped first and then Bitcoin followed. So Doge's price slips below 20 cents with a downtrend. Derivatives data further flags out a bearish market trend. Liquidations add a bearish splash to the dog-based meme token. Whale dump surrounding Doge on the rise. That's just profit taking. Again, we talked about, are you going to take profits? You're going to sell at 20 and hope it goes down to 18 to buy back in? There's always a tough chance of that. So we got a little bearish movement happening. Is that going to be continuing in a bearish trend, or is the market going to turn around? I think a lot of that is actually going to be on the backs of Bitcoin. So we will be watching that as well. So this is the article that I had during the Monday live stream talking about whether Dogecoin could reach $1 and what that path was. However, knowing that Dogecoin is volatile, and we see that with the retracement happening this morning, where Dogecoin came down at a higher percentage than Bitcoin did, but we looked really at this heat map, and this is what we were looking at here, particularly over on this side here, where there was all this liquidity right here between 19.2 and 18.6. And if you guys were watching on the live stream, I said this looks like an area where Doge could drop down and we could just pick up all that, just wrecking all of those liquidated longs. And that's kind of what happened. That's exactly how it played out. Sooner than I thought, but that was it. And we look at the heat map and we're like, Dogecoin, over $6 million in 24 hours liquidated on long. So if you guys are trading with leverage, you have to watch out for these big dips, because they do look what happened. 69 million on Ethereum, 54 million on Bitcoin. Huge bets on Ethereum on liquidated longs, even more than Bitcoin, which is interesting that there was so much leverage trading going on with ETH to continue up higher. Liquidated, man, just liquidated. So overall with the chart, that's what we saw. We saw this drop down to 18.6. Again, I'll zoom in a little closer here on the 1 hour, and you can see that came right down to 18.6. So that whole area between 19.2 and 18.6, where they took out all of that liquidation, gone. All of that liquidity is gone. So, and again, in Bitcoin, it was dipping below 69K, so wiping out everyone that had a stop loss at 69 and any other leveraged long that was just below 69 for liquidation, gone. So that's what we have happening in the immediate. Where is this going to go from here? I mean, is Bitcoin now going to be able to turn around and recover from 69K back up? A lot of that may be on the backs of the Bitcoin spot ETFs. Is Grayscale still dumping a lot of users, still leaving Grayscale? And whether BlackRock, ARK, Fidelity are able to pick up that difference and have more inflows than outflows into those Bitcoin spot ETFs. I think that's going to be pulling a lot. And there's still anticipation. We're only a week and a half away from the Bitcoin halving. That's coming up, and that's not too far away. So we will be watching that on the Bitcoin halving chart here, which is going to go forward to right around April 20th. So we're not that far away from the Bitcoin halving now. Again, is this going to be a buy the rumor, sell the news? We're going to have a big upswing in Bitcoin's price leading up to there, and then there's going to be a sell-off after. We could see something like that playing out. But right now, we'll be watching Bitcoin holding on to 69K and whether Doge can get back above 19 cents. Looks like it's dropped just a little bit below right now. We'll see what happens on that. Going forward, hold on to your Dogecoin. It'll be the first meme coin to reach $100 billion market cap. So we wait and we hold. That's what we do, because there's big things coming ahead. And if you're selling out now, it's like, okay, I'm out. You're going to miss out on some potentially huge gains in Dogecoin. It's like this is all setting up. Again, what happens in the future may not exactly mirror what happened in the past, but we're seeing more and more traders looking at where Dogecoin was back in the 2019 into 2020, and that sort of price action. This is looking at Doge dominance, is what this one's looking at. Similar pattern now as there was back in 2020, leading up to the huge run on Doge. And whether this repeats or rhymes with that, that's what people are looking at, is how similar the price action is, not only on Doge spot, but also Doge dominance being very similar. So it's just looking like that's going to repeat itself going forward. Here's another one, Dogecoin price prediction. When is the Doge bull run starting? Doge still has a lot of room for growth, but the meme coin must first break above that 20-cent range before hitting new all-time highs. Is Doge following the plan? Is this, again, huge on a percentage basis, the huge run that Dogecoin had back in late 2020 through May of 2021, is this setting up the same way? Because it does reflect a lot, very similar to what happened with that last run. We know Doge is going to need some big catalyst to really make it run, and whether it's Doge on X payments, is it for Tesla cars, or is there something else about Dogecoin that's going to come from out of nowhere and really start this big FOMO rally that Dogecoin is capable of? That's what we're looking at happening. And I'm not selling now, I'm holding, and I'm waiting for something huge to happen with Doge. Get up above an $80 billion market cap, $100 billion could happen. We look at the top 10 cryptocurrencies, and Doge is still sitting strong at number 8. We actually had Toncoin overtake Cardano yesterday. Toncoin's now number 9. Cardano's number 10. Very interesting. It's gone on this big run up 10% over the last 24 hours, despite a pullback happening everywhere else. So, but Doge still here at $27 billion market cap. So that would be a 4x from here for Doge to reach $100 billion market cap, which would be right around 80-cent Dogecoin. So that's our target right now for a new all-time high, and whether Dogecoin can meet that or not. In the short term, though, we do have to look at this pullback. The 4-hour or the 1-hour chart here really shows that happening, and we're still in the middle of it. We'll see how that plays out. I'll be live again Wednesday at 5 o'clock, so join me there. Leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about this liquidation. I mean, it just looks like this price action is classic. Liquidating those longs. That's what we've got happening. And then this thing will turn around and then liquidate the shorts for those that are shorting it, because that always follows. Give the video a like. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.